again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. Check out the products. Check out the products on my live. If there's something specific you're looking for, let me know so I could tag these products. Help me grow the channel. Show your love, support. That being said, let's get into it. Saibo, salute, bro. Saibo, you missed a live earlier, bro. So I did a live earlier about Crawford versus Mayweather, right? I don't know if you've seen it, bro. Salute to you, bro. How you been, man? Appreciate you, man. You've been rocking with me for a long time, bro. You've been rocking with me. Damn. We go way back, Saibo, man. You my man, 100 grand, bro. We go way back. Before the Crawford days. I've been good, bro. Hope you good. Listen, I'm cool, man. I just got... Listen, I'm literally in the same situation as GERVONTA Davis right now. I lie to you not. I'm in the same situation as GERVONTA Davis right now. But I did a live earlier about Crawford versus Mayweather. And I feel Crawford beats Mayweather. I don't know if you seen that live, bro. But yeah, I did a live early. He said I was listening in, but I was half asleep. Haha. I been good, bro. Hope you good, yeah, I'm cool, bro. You already know. But anyway, I feel the same way. Okay. Yup. Crawford beats Mayweather. My man. But yeah, bro. Let's talk about this GERVONTA Davis situation. That's what the people probably came here to hear. So I'm kind of in the same situation, but let me talk about GERVONTA's situation, and I'm going to say mine too. So an arrest warrant was issued for GERVONTA Davis from Miami, right? And they say they got it on footage that GERVONTA, he went into the strip club, and he grabbed his ex-girlfriend. He pulled her out the strip club, and he put hands on her, and then he dragged her out, and then he finally just let her go. You know, they said they got all this on camera, right? Listen, I'm not here to defend GERVONTA Davis' actions. If that really did happen, I haven't seen the footage, but that's what they saying happened. They saying bro got a history of hitting on females and all this stuff, right? I'm not here to defend GERVONTA, bro. Cause I've been in the same situation, and I feel like I'm still in the same situation. And let me break it down for you guys. So, listen, you got everything going good for you. You on top of the world. Nothing can mess it up for you. My homies in the same situation. I know a lot of people that in the city that I'm from the city of Philadelphia, brotherly love, where I'm from, a lot of people is in a similar situation where we was in the best, damn, what was I about to say? We was doing great. We was in the best position possible we could put ourselves in, and we didn't let a guy trick us out of our situation. We didn't let a male trick us out of our situation. We let a female trick us out of our situation. If we can't control our emotion, they're going to continue to do that. It's fun to these females. These females, like I said, I'm not trying to defend Tank, but I've been through the same situation, so I got to speak on it. So I'm not just speaking on this stuff just from me just speaking on it. You understand? I'm speaking on it from experience. Bro, I just came home from doing 5-6 months for the same thing. Remember the time I wasn't on live? I wasn't on YouTube? I was locked up for domestic. My baby mom, a girl who I just met 3 months ago, I said 3 months ago, 3 years ago, right? Yeah, bro, I was locked up for the same thing, bro. 3 months, for like 5-6 months ago, right? I did time for the same thing, bro. I met this girl in 2023. I met this girl in 2023, bro. And I was on top of the world. I was selling used cars. I was making 10 grand a month. You know what I'm saying? I was doing great. I was living in Center City, Philadelphia. One of the most expensive places to live. I was living in a $600K house. I met this girl. And this girl that I met, she was just supposed to be a girl that I just mess around with. But I ended up making a mistake and getting her pregnant. And that was the worst thing I ever did. I feel like Gervonta in the same situation. He was messing with a girl, and he ended up getting her pregnant. And now this has ruined his life. Fellas, be careful who you get pregnant. You get the wrong girl pregnant, she can literally trick you out of your spot because she's a user. These females, a lot of these females are users. They don't genuinely care about the guy. They just care about the lifestyle he can provide for them. And then once he sees their game and he refuses to provide these lifestyles for them, right? Let me see. Let me see what Cybers. Gotta watch the females you mess with. They will switch up on you at the drop of a dime. I agree. Bro, 100%, bro. These females, they're users. You on your grind, bro. Devo, salute, Brody. Salute, Devo. How you been, gang? Listen, man. These females will switch up on you. In the beginning, they gonna be cool. They gonna be cool in the beginning. They gonna rub your feet. They gonna make your hot water. They gonna act like they the best thing since sliced bread. You cool. Once you have a baby with them and they know that you stuck, they start showing their true colors, bro. They start showing their true colors. They start talking to you crazy. Mind you, this is a person that never seen a lifestyle that you have provided them before. They never been taking on best trips in the world, best restaurants in the world. Bro, I'm making 10K a month. I'm taking this girl to the best restaurant in the city. She never been with a guy that took her to the best restaurant in the city. She never been in a condo, 13th floor. The condo, the balcony go all the way around the building. I got this girl in the best restaurants in Philly. Once they have a baby with you, they start getting disrespectful. And once you cut them off, they start trying to fight you. They put hands on you. And then when you react, you get locked up because you're the guy. How you get locked up when a female disrespect you and put hands on you? All because you don't want to go to the police station and file a report. So they try to outsmart you. They go to the police station and file a report. Bro, my baby mom is a stripper. My baby mom is trying to be a stripper just like GERVONTA Davis. Baby mom who is a stripper. My baby mom has tricked me out of my spot. I went from making 10K a month to not even seeing 1K a month. She tricked me out of my spot, bro. How do we let, bro, I didn't let a nigga trick me out of my spot, like me punching on a nigga said something crazy to me. I let a female trick me out of my spot, yo. These females is crazy, bro. We gotta choose wisely. We gotta figure out. That's why you can't lead with money, because a lot of these females are in transaction. They don't really care about the dudes they're dealing with. They only care about the lifestyle you could give them. Once you stop providing that lifestyle, when you figure out they don't really mess with you like that, that's when everything goes downhill. They try to destroy you. This female that Gervonta is dealing with, she's trying to destroy Gervonta. Do you understand? There's no way Gervonta just get out of character and just go punch on this girl for no reason. They don't talk about what she's doing to get Gervonta out of character. They only care about what Gervonta is doing. I've been in the same situation. They don't care about what she's doing to get Gervonta out of character. They only care about what Gervonta is doing. Let me read some of the comments, man. Sayable said, my homie going through the same thing too. Bro, I got a bunch of homies going through the same thing. I'm going through the same thing, bro. When you got money, you a target. Devo, no bullshit, bro. Crazy baby moms can make your life hell. Bro, I'm going through that right now. That's why I'm a pimp, bro. Devo, salute. Devo, all that changes when you have a baby with these females, bro. Once you have a baby with these females, bro, it's over. It's over. They feel like they got you. They feel like they got you, bro. They feel like they got you. They feel like they got you. Once you have a female, once you have a baby with these females, bro, they feel like they got you. That's real shit. That's real life though. Yeah, bro. Once you have a baby with them, you're done. Oh my gosh. Shout out to my boy Cybel for the $10. Oh, wait, Cybel. Where you from, bro? Cybel, where you from? That look like, what type of money is that? That's from the UK? What type of money is that? Shout out to my boy Cybel for sending your boy a 10-piece McNugget. Ooh. Cybel, bro, I appreciate you, gang. I appreciate you. You send your boy a pound. What's the UK money called? Pounds, right? Let me read what you had to say, bro. I appreciate you, Cybel. Let me read what you had to say. What he say? He said, the system is tailored to favor these no good females. No bullshit. He said the system is tailored to favor these no good females, right? And they wonder why a lot of guys don't want to let their guard down. Stay up, bro. Man, shout out to my boy Cybel, man. Cybel, you know you my guy 100%. You been rocking with my channel since the Earl Spence versus Terrence Crawford days. You've been down since all these years, bro. I appreciate you, bro. You've been a real one since day one, bro. Appreciate you, Cybel. My guy, 100 grand. You already know, man. I appreciate you. If you ever come to America, bro, you ever come to Philly, bro, just hit me up, bro. I got you. I'm going to show you around the city, bro. If you ever come to America, bro, I thought you was from America, bro. You from the UK? If you ever come to the States, Brody, I got you, gang. I'm going to show you around. I'm going to show you around. Why the marshals, though? Yeah, they got the U.S. because they trying to make it, Devo, they trying to make it into kidnapping. They trying to say he tried to kidnap her. Cybo says, I'm from the UK. That's strong currency right there. No bullshit. Tank on a run. UK in the building. Salute. He said, pound. Salute, Devo. He sent you some royalty. No bullshit. Tank more active outside the ring. Oh, Jose, cut it out, man. Tank is innocent, Jose. We always blame the females. We always blame the males. We got to start seeing, what did this female do to get Gervonta out of character? I'm not on her side. I'm on Gervonta's side. I just don't want to see Tank on a low-speed chase on the news. Yeah, me either, man. I don't want to see that, bro. I don't want to see that. Cyber, we locked in for life, bro. I appreciate you, gang. Thank you for the 10-piece McNugget. Devin going through the same thing, too. Yeah, but Devin might be able to control. Listen, Devo, some guys are able to control their emotions where they don't react physically. Some guys are able to, innocent. Brother, he's had several domestic violent cases with several different. Jose, he's innocent, Jose. Listen to me. Let me tell you something, Jose. Jose, let me tell you something, right? You know these females, they get you out of your character, bro. And it's like a reaction. It's not like Gervonta. Listen to me. Let me explain it. I understand he has several of them, bro. Bro, I just came from jail for a domestic myself. But let me tell you, nah, she tried to say he pushed her down the stairs while pregnant. Whoa, that's crazy. But let me tell you from my side of the story, Jose. You're saying nah, right? Jose, listen to me for a second. Jose, let me tell you from my side of the story. Bro, Tank is one of my favorite boxers, but he's notorious for making stupid decisions. Jose, listen to me for a second, Jose. Jose, these females, bro, they get you out of your character to the point where you react without thinking, bro. I'm been through the same situation. They know how to get under your skin. They know what to say to get you to do stuff that you gonna regret later. Jose, I just came home from jail, bro. I have sisters. I don't want to put my hand on a female, bro. Why would I want to hit a girl? I'm a boxer myself. It's not fair to put my hands on a female. But a female will say some stuff to get you out of your character. Before you know it, you're like, damn, why did I just do that? And then the girl that I was dealing with, she's notorious for putting her hands on males. She will put her hands on me, and then when I react, she calls the cops. And she calls the cops and get me locked up. While she started it. Meanwhile, she started it, and I chose not to go to the police station, but she calls the cops. How you started with me, and then you call the cops and get me locked up? You called me out of my name, disrespecting me after I done did everything for you. I done spent all this money on you. I changed your situation, put you in a better place. I gave you a life you've never seen before. And you disrespect me, you put your hands on me, you cheat on me, and then you call the cops on me? You call the cops on me? How you call the cops on me? When you put your hands on me, you disrespected me. But you call the cops on me? Come on. If you haven't been on the other side, Jose, you're not going to know what I'm talking about, Jose. Jose, I'm a nice guy, Jose. I don't want to put my hand on a female, bro. But these females know what to say to get you out of your character. They know what to say to get you out of your character, to put your hands on them. Most of these females, they put their hands on male first. Like the girl I was dealing with, she put her hands on me first. She hit me first. She hit me and I react and then I get in trouble. How you gonna hit me and I react and then I'm the one getting locked up? When you hit me first. This girl got Gervonta out of his character. He reacted. He may have overreacted. He couldn't control his emotions. And he get locked up because this girl, she wants to destroy this man after she's trying to trick this guy out of his spot, y'all. She's trying to trick Gervonta out of his spot. You know, this isn't the first female that's tried to trick them out of his spot. I'm not blaming Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis, I don't think he's a guy that just goes around just hitting on females. No, these females trigger. It's in their nature to. Some of these females, it's in their nature to trigger guys into getting out of our character and putting our hands on them, and then they want to call the cops. But once you start dealing with a girl that calls the cops, you got to break up with her. If a female ever call the cops on you, don't ever deal with her. You got to get away from her. Let me read some of these comments. Jose said, innocent brother, he's had several domestic cases with several different women. These females have the same mindset, bro. You can't blame Gervonta. You got to blame the females. He's innocent, in my opinion. Nah, she tried to say he pushed. She's lying, Devo. Then he sued her for retracting her statement. I would do the same thing. They want to go they want to go call the cops and write statements when they're the one who's starting the shit. Pamela Siddle says, oh boy what, Pamela? Devo says, they'll throw a Febreze can at your head, bro. Been through it. Bro, I done had cat food thrown at me. I done got chased in the house with a knife. And I never called the cops on my baby mom. My baby mom tried to kill me with a knife. My baby mom did a whole bunch of stuff and tried to get me. And I never pressed charges on her. She put hands on me. The moment I react to try to restrain her, she goes to the police station and file charges on me. I'm driving. I get pulled over. I get locked up for domestic violence. And I lose my car. I lose my house. 5 months later, I come home. She tricked me out of my spot. I went from making 10 grand a month to making, I can't even see $2 a month. From 10 grand a month, I barely see $2 a month. Are you serious? I went from making 10 grand a month and I can't even see $2 a month because my baby mom tricked me out of my spot. Like I've been home for 4 months. It's been rough. From making 10 grand a month, I can't even see $1,000 a month. I can't even see $500 a month because I talked to the wrong female that tricked me out of my spot. Pamela said, hey Zeus, I sell, ha ha. Pamela, what are you saying? She said, game over. Jose, you gotta call the cops first if a woman is getting violent because the law definitely favors the woman. Oh yeah. But Jose, if you coming from, Jose, let me say this though, Jose. If you from the hood, right, Jose, listen to me for a second. If you from the hood, you don't deal with the cops. Like, I grew up in the hood. I don't deal with the cops, bro. Why would I call the cops on a female? Even though they're going to do it to you, but how do you look as a man coming from the hood that you call the cops on a female because she put her hands on you? It's just not a good look. You understand? Even though you got to do that to protect yourself, but most males coming from where I come from, or a situation where Gervonta come from, we're not going to call the cops on a female. Even though they're going to do it to us, but we're not going to do it to them. That's why you can't deal with a female that's going to call the cops. You got to deal with a female. She knows she wrong. She put her hands on you. You restrain her. She don't call the cops. Why don't you call your brother? Why don't you call your brother to come rumble me? Why don't you call your pop to come rumble me? Why don't you call your cousin to come rumble me? Why don't you call one of your ex-boyfriends to come rumble me? Why don't you call anybody else that you're dealing with? Why you gotta call the cops? You wanna destroy me. You want me to get locked up. You want to trick me out of my spot. This is why when you're dealing with a female that call the cops, you gotta get away from her. Because she's always gonna get you. Now Mike on Riverside trigger me. Hey yo, Pamela, what are you talking about? Number style type Pamela, what are you talking about? Free Epstein. Tank gonna be mentally checked out after this. King. Oh, King, salute my guy. It's been a minute, bro. Yo, I'm not blaming Gervonta Davis for what he did. He could have handled the situation differently. It's been a while, King, salute. Gervonta could have handled the situation differently. I agree. But this girl got Gervonta out of his character, guys. She got Gervonta out of his character. She made Gervonta do what he did. We can't blame Gervonta. We gotta blame the female. We gotta hold these females accountable. But once he figure out that she likes to call the cops, he needs to get away from her. Do not deal with a female that likes to call the cops on you. They'll do some stuff to get you out of your character. When you react, they call the cops on you. So Gervonta's innocent, in my opinion. He's innocent. This girl's trying to trick Gervonta out of his spot after he gave her the world. I'll give you the world, and when we get in an argument or a dispute, you try to trick me out of my spot, and then you're gonna call the cops on me after I showed you a life you've never seen before. You a freaking stripper. You a freaking stripper, bro. I gave you a life you've never seen before. I put you in the best restaurants. I did everything for you. Bought you nice clothes, nice bags, everything. And you call the cops on me? You were sent to destroy me. Who sent you to destroy me, get me out of my character, get me to put my hands on you? Come on, guys. You can't be mad at Gervonta. You got to be mad at these females for trying to trick a guy out of his spot. King says facts, bro. I've been there. He gotta leave ASAP, bro. You gotta leave, bro. It don't matter if you have a kid with this girl. You gotta get away from her. Get away. Gervonta, if Gervonta's listening, get away from a female the first time she calls the cops on you. Me, I wish I knew that sooner than later, because my baby mom called the cops on me like 7 times in 2025. I'm at 2026. I got away from her in 2026 because out of the 7 times she called the cops on me, in 2025, it only took one time to send me to jail. And when I went to jail, I lost everything. I lost my crib. I lost my car. I lost my hustle. I lost everything. You understand what I'm saying? Pamela Sado says, call your moms. She probably crazy. No, my mom don't call the cops. My mom don't call the cops. Not every female call the cops. Because some females know that they're the one who be starting stuff. And when they start stuff and they put their hands on a male and a male react, they know they can't call the cops. Why would you call the cops if you started it? Why would you call the cops if you started it? Pamela, why would a female call the cops if she started it? Why are you calling the cops if you got that man out of his character? You made Gervonta do what he did. You made him do that. You got him out of his You got him out of his character. You made Gervonta do that. A lot of people going to say, nobody made him put his hands on a female. She kind of did. She said something to him to make him get out of his character. She did get him out of his character, guys. I'm telling y'all, these females will get you out of your character. Jose, listen to me for a second, bro. You probably never dealt with a female that cussed you out, or you probably deal with certain females. Everybody deal with different females. Not all females are the same. There are females out there, Jose. Listen to me for a second, Jose. There are females out there that know what to say to get you out of your character, and they put their hands on you. If a female put her hands on you, like my baby mom punched me in my mouth, like if a female hit you with a clean shot, you gonna feel that shit, bro. Jose, listen to me for a second, bro. Jose, you probably never been in a situation, bro. You can't defend these females, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's hard to control your emotions in a situation like that. I've been in a situation. Only when you realize you don't want to go to jail no more, that's when you got to get away. You control yourself. You try to hold your emotion in. But, bro, I've been in a situation where my baby mom talked to me like she's a male. She disrespect me, call me out of my name, punch me in my mouth, and just do some crazy stuff to really get me out of my character to want to react, bro. And I've been in that situation multiple times. Bro, the best thing to do is to leave that female alone. There's too many females out here. But you got to deal with her if you have a kid. It's hard not to deal with her when you have a child with her. So you're always going to be at odds with her. You're always going to say, she knows what to get you out your character. You got to work on yourself emotionally. Control your emotions. But if she's putting her hands on you, you got to react. It's just that you don't want to call the cops. My baby mom put her hands on me. I don't want to call the cops. I don't want to file a police report. But as soon as I react, she calls the cops and she file a police report on me. Jose, I'm speaking from a guy who's been through the same thing. These females are sent to destroy you. You got everything good going for you, and a female will come and trick you out of your spot, bro. I've been tricked out of my spot multiple times by a female. I gotta learn to spot that, or I gotta find a way to stop dealing with the same female. I gotta stop dealing with the same ratchet females and go to different places. I gotta start meeting females at churches or something. I gotta go to a church and meet a female or somewhere, because the females that I be dealing with, they're all the same way. They all have the same mindset. They all try to destroy you. They all try to destroy you, bro. They all have the same mindset. That's all they know. You're not the only guy they've been in domestic with. I guarantee you, Jose, that girl has been in a lot of domestic with a lot of females. I mean, a lot of males. King, salute, man. Yo, King, bro. My baby mom tried to destroy me, bro. She's did so much to try to destroy me. A guy that did so much for her. I gave her a life she's never seen before. How do you try to destroy somebody that gave you a life you've never seen? I wanted the best for her, bro. And she got real disrespectful after she got comfortable, bro. She showed me her true colors. And when I cut her off, she started being disrespectful, bro. Disrespectful, putting her hands on me, throwing stuff at me. King, I agree, bro. They don't care, bro. They don't, bro. But, bro, man, we just got to choose better women, too, though. I ain't gonna lie. I will take some accountability. Jose, I will take some accountability, Jose. As a man, I be choosing the wrong females. The ones that will call the cops on you. The ones that will put their hands on you. The ones that will try to destroy you. They'll do anything to destroy you because of their feelings. They don't care about what's going to happen to you. They don't care. They'll do anything because they're mad in the moment. They don't realize the consequences it comes with calling the cops on somebody. They don't realize the consequences they're gonna put you in because they wanted to be disrespectful. They wanted to say stuff to get you out of your character. They put their hands on you. They got you to do the things you did. They line you up and set you up, right? And then you react, and now you're going to jail. This is crazy, y'all. King, salute, man. He said they don't care. So, before you judge Gervonta and say Gervonta is a woman beater, before you judge him, you gotta understand. You gotta be able to experience that situation before you say something bad about Gervonta. I've experienced that situation. I've been on the other side. I'm on that side right now. I gotta try my best to stay away from this girl, but it's almost impossible to stay away from her if we got a child together. We have a child together, so I have to deal with her, even though I don't want to. But this girl, it's like she's a op, bro. It's like she's a op. It's like she's a Trojan horse. Who watched the movie Troy? Have you seen the movie Troy? It's like they come as a gift. They come as a gift. They act like they're all good and stuff like that, right? They come as a gift or whatever. Y'all seen the movie Troy, right? Where they were given a gift. Then inside of that gift was people in there trying to destroy the city. These females are like the Trojan horses. They act like they're like the best thing since sliced bread, because when they first meet you, they act so nice. They act like they act so good. You know, they put on this, bro, that they love you. They fake love you, bro. They show fake love, bro. They show fake love to you. They only love the lifestyle that you give them. Once you stop giving them that lifestyle, they show their true colors. Or once they have a baby with you, they show their true colors, bro. This stuff is crazy, man. King, salute. Cyber, salute. Cyber said, yeah, bro. King says, I literally just been through the same situation as we speak. Keyword, act. Yeah, bro. King, I'm going through the same situation now, bro. I'm trying to get away from my baby mom, but we have a kid together, and my son is only 1 year old. It's very, very hard to stay away from these toxic females because you have to see your child. They be trying to take you, especially when they trying to take your kid to another dude's house or a trap house. Like, they do stuff to get you so mad. Like, these females is crazy, bro. Like, you got 99 problems. Why a female gotta be one of those problems? A female is not supposed to be a problem. They're supposed to be a helper. They're not supposed to call the cops on you. You disrespect me. You put your hands on me. I react to your disrespect and you call the cops on me? Come on now. Why are you calling the cops? We gotta all strive for females that don't call the cops. People trying to make it seem like Gervonta just wakes up one day and just put his hands on a female. No, he doesn't do that. This female has gotten Gervonta out of his character to react the way he does. And people are going to say, well, he got priors. Those females did the same thing too. She's not the only female that does that. These females, they always do that. They know how to get a guy out of his character. They know how to get you to crash out. They know how to get you to crash out, Cyber. They know how to get you to crash out, King. They know what to do. They know what to say to get you to crash out. They know what to do. They know what to say to get us to crash out, guys. But what do y'all think? Is it the end for Gervonta, man? Will we ever see Gervonta Davis fight again? Do y'all believe we'll see Gervonta fight again, guys? I hope we see Gervonta fight again, man. I hope these legal issues doesn't keep this man out of the ring for too long. Because all of this is going to be excuses. Let's say Gervonta comes back to the sport of boxing, right? Let's say Gervonta comes back to boxing, right? After all these legal issues. Hopefully he does come back. And he fights Shakur Stevenson. And Shakur Stevenson beats him. You know, everybody's going to blame it on his long layoff and all types of stuff. They're not going to fully give Shakur Stevenson his credit or his just dues. They're going to say, oh, Gervonta Davis been out of the ring for too long. He had a situation with his baby mom. That's the only reason why Shakur beat him. He wasn't focused on boxing. And that's the part of boxing I don't like. When people make excuses because of what happened with a guy outside of the ring. You know, Earl Spence was drinking. Earl Spence was drinking going into the Terrence Crawford fight. For years, we used to say Earl needs to stop drinking. And you guys used to defend him and say, no, he's not drinking and stuff like that. He goes into the Crawford fight. He gets beat up. Everybody said, oh, the only reason Earl Spence lost to Terrence Crawford because he was a drunk. But for years, we told you Earl was a drunk, and you told us Earl wasn't a drunk. Gervonta's in a similar situation where he's dealing with females where we're saying, Gervonta, get away from these females. Stop going to jail. Get away from these females. You know, they're ruining your life. But it's hard to just say, get away from these females, just like it was hard to tell Earl to stop drinking. These females are there to ruin Gervonta's life. They're putting the guy in a situation where he has to react. And when he reacts, they call the cops. Why are you calling the cops on Gervonta? If you made that man, you got that man out of character. But then again, Gervonta had to figure out a way to co-parent where he doesn't get in a relationship with a female that's going to call the cops on him. Find a female, no matter what happened, she don't call the cops on you. If a female call the cops on you one time, she's going to always call the cops on you. My goal is to find a female that no matter what, our argument, she put her hands on me, I restrain her, she's not going to call the cops. You understand what I'm saying? There are females out there that don't call the cops because they know what comes with it. When the cops are called, the cops favor the female. They don't care about what the male got to say. They just want to lock the male up. Find a girl that refuses to call the cops on you. Don't make it seem like Gervonta, it just wakes up and go punch on these females. That's not what he does, guys. Don't try to paint a bad picture of Gervonta. He don't wake up and just go punch on a girl or just hit on a girl. There are guys like that when they drink, they hit girls or they just hit females for no reason. I'm not defending it. I'm not saying there's not men out there that like to beat on women. But I'm saying in Gervonta's situation, you can clearly tell this girl is the one. These females that he's dealing with, they are the one getting Gervonta out of his character. Gervonta is not a guy that just wakes up and just beat on a girl. No, that's not true. If anybody's telling you that's true, that's a lie. These females are the one getting Gervonta out of his character to react the way he's reacting. So don't blame Gervonta. Blame these females. And the media is not gonna spin the situation like that. They're gonna put the blame on Gervonta because he's a superstar boxer. They're not gonna say, "Oh, this girl, she cussed Gervonta out. She did this to Gervonta. She ripped his clothes up. She ripped his shoes up." Like my baby mom cut up all my shoes. She threw all my clothes out the window. She called the cops. I left the house because I didn't want to talk to the cops. When I came home, this girl threw all my clothes out the window. She cut up all my shoes. I had some very expensive shoes. I told you guys I was making like $10K a month. She cut up my off-white shoes, bro. I had a bunch of off-whites. You guys know what off-white shoes are. They're not cheap. If you like designer clothing and stuff like that, you know off-white sneakers are not cheap. I came home after she called the cops. I let the cops leave before I came back home because I didn't want to talk to the cops. She threw all my clothes out the window. She cut up all my sneakers. I lost almost 10 grand worth of clothes because my baby mom was mad at me because she hit me and I restrained her and she called the cops. So I lose 10 grand worth of clothes and I get the cops called on me. And people want to blame Gervonta. No, these females are there to set you up, bro. They're trying to destroy you because of their feelings. They don't care who they destroy. They don't care. So when you blaming a guy like Gervonta, you need to go through the similar situation before you blame Gervonta. Gervonta doesn't wake up and say, "Oh, I'm going to hit this girl." No. This girl got Gervonta out of his character. I literally just been through the same thing. Oh, yeah, King, man. It's bad, bro. But what do you guys think is next for Gervonta, man? Do you guys think he'll ever box again? Do you think it's a wrap for Gervonta? Like, do y'all think he'll ever box again, man? Like, people better not think I'm just coming on here defending Gervonta. Listen, man, I'm on here giving y'all the real. I've been through the same situation. I'm going through the same situation. These females are out to destroy you, bro. It don't matter if it's his fifth domestic. He's dealing with similar females. They're going to do similar things. These females think alike. He has to start dealing with females that's not out there, that's not materialistic, that don't only want you for what you bring to the table, that want you for who you are. But it's hard for Gervonta to deal with a female like that because he's too famous. So he's always going to deal with fake females. These females are fake. They're going to destroy you, Gervonta. You have to find a way to find a girl that genuinely like you for who you are, and not only like you for what you can provide for her. And then once you stop doing that for her, she switch up on you. She tries to ruin you. Ramirez, we may never know. They just have to throw out the video so the world can see what Tank did. I don't want no speculation, but these females dead ass out to destroy you. Ramirez 2658. Ramirez, you're 100% right, bro. Listen, Ramirez, let me ask you a question, Ramirez. Do you truly believe Gervonta just wakes up one day and say, let me go beat on my baby mom? Do you believe that's what's going on? Do you believe that? He just wakes up and say, let me beat on my baby. They don't never tell you what these baby moms be doing, bro. They don't never say that. The news will never mention that. What did this baby mom do for Gervonta to be that bad to want to put his hands on her? What did she do? They only worry about what Gervonta did. What did the baby mom do? He didn't just wake up one day and say, for every action, there's a reaction, right? What did the baby mom do for Gervonta to react the way he reacted, bro? Ramirez, I'm in the same situation. My baby mom knows how to get me mad, get me out of my character, bro. Like today, she got me out of my character today. I almost crashed out today, bro. I almost went to jail today, bro. Ramirez, let me tell you what happened. My baby mom called me and said, hey, yo, some dude that I'm talking to said you sent him pictures and stuff like this about something about me and you and my child and stuff like that. I'm like, first of all, don't ever call my phone about another dude. Why are you calling my phone to mention another guy? Why are you calling my phone to mention another guy? These females don't care. This girl called my phone to mention another guy, telling me that, hey, yo, this guy said this, that you said this. First of all, I don't even know who you talking about for this guy to mention me. And plus, I said, you're lying. Give me his number. Let me call him. Or let's put it on a three-way. Let me check the situation right now. She won't give me his number. So me and her, we going back and forth. I'm about to crash out. I'm talking to her. I'm like, yo, stop playing with me. Yo, when I see you, we going back and forth. All because she randomly just texted me to get me out of my character. Now I'm about to crash out because of a lie she made up. She made up a lie. Cause if it was true, she would have gave me Buddy number, right? To check him for saying something, to saying that I said something that I never said. She refused to give me his number so I could call him and check him. Like, yo, did you tell my baby mom that I said this or did this? She don't want to give me the person number. See how these females can get you out your character. Now I'm getting mad. I'm arguing back and forth with this female. Whole time she lying. She made the whole situation up. I'm about to crash out because my baby mom lied. I'm telling her, if I see this nigga, listen now, y'all listen for a second. I'm telling her, if I see this nigga that lied on me, I'm gonna punch him in his, I'm gonna do this to him, I'm gonna do that. I'm about to crash out because this girl called me and lied. I'm about to catch a case because a female just called me, my baby mom just called me and lied and said this. But the news is not going to tell you what the female did. They're only going to tell what you did in response to what they did. Why don't y'all show the other side? Why don't y'all highlight what that girl did to get Gervonta out of his character? Nah, I don't believe it. Something else had to been done for Tank to really do some spaz out stuff. These females really try to hit my ups, jump on niggas, try to get you out your character and all that. Yeah, King, it's not worth it, bro. I almost crashed out today, bro. Ramirez, you're 100% right, bro. That's what they do, bro. That's what they do. Females bring chaos to your life. They bring chaos, bro. You got to learn how to control your emotions and deal with chaos. I literally almost crashed out today. She called me about some bull, and I was going to say, give me his number. I was going to go to this dude and crash out today and really put belt to ass on this guy today that she said something about me to her. Or said that I said something about her to him. I was going to crash out today, guys, because my baby mom called me, and then I realized I had to catch myself. But it happened so fast, guys. Let me tell y'all this. The stuff happens so fast, it's hard for you to catch yourself and be like, yo, I've been here before. This girl's trying to set me up. She's trying to trick me out of my spot. You got to learn how to think before you react. So I had to catch myself like, yo, I've been here before. This girl's lying. She just wants me to crash out. I had to control my emotions because I was about to go punch on this guy. I was literally about to go punch on this guy. All because my baby mom called me lying. Now I go beat up this guy. This guy probably got a problem with me now. And I'm in the city. He in the city. He can't fight me because I'm a boxer. He get a gun. He try to kill me. All because my baby mom lied. Got me into some shit. This stuff is crazy, man. I can't hold Gervonta accountable. I'm not going to say I can't hold him accountable, but I can 100% put the blame on Gervonta. What did this girl do to get Gervonta out of his character for him to do what he did? They never highlight what the female do. They only highlight what the male did. And that's the problem with this society we live in. What did this female do to get Gervonta out of his character, y'all? But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section what she did, what you think she did, man, because Gervonta was really mean. Really upset. She had to do something to get that man, because I know for a fact Gervonta don't just wake up and put his hands on a female. It just don't make sense. She had to do something to get that man to react the way he reacted. Like I said, for every action, there's a reaction. But yeah, man, I just wanted to speak on that situation. I don't want everybody to hold Gervonta accountable. I meant to just put all the blame on Gervonta and say, yo, Gervonta, stop beating on females. You got to know the full story. These females are out here to destroy a man. So we need to know the full story. We need to know what she did to get Gervonta to react how he reacted, man. But yeah, y'all, it's your boy Belt the Ass Boxing. And I'm about to take it down. I'm about to get off live. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to go live again, and we going to talk boxing. I just wanted to speak on this situation because I can relate to this situation. I almost crashed out today because of my baby mom. Cyber, salute, man. Cyber, I'm going to go live more often, man. I enjoy talking to y'all. I'm going to read the poll right now. We got 13 votes. 46% saying Gervonta is not innocent. And 54% says Gervonta is not innocent. And 46% says Gervonta is innocent. So people in the chat is blaming Gervonta for reacting instead of blaming the female for getting Gervonta out of his character. IMP Slayer Servant. Yo, bro, I almost cracked. Yo, let me speak to my man before I leave. Salute, Cyber. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me talk to IMP Slayer or Loyal Servant. IMP Loyal Servant. My fault, bro. Your name is long, my fault. But yeah, bro, I appreciate you, bro. I almost crashed out today, bro. I lied to you now, bro. My baby mama had called me about a situation that happened, and she had mentioned some bull saying something that I said when I never said nothing. And it made me so mad, bro. And I told her when I see her, it's going to be a problem. Like, I was even saying stuff to her. I'm like, yo, when I see you, it's a problem. And when I see that dude, I'm going to punch on him. I'm going to do this to him. Bro, I was about to crash. It got me so bad today, bro. I was going to crash out, bro. And I know where she be at, too. And I was going to go there and snap on her. But I'm like, no, don't do it, man. I had to check myself and say, yo, don't do it. This girl, it's just a setup so she could call the cops on you. She's just trying to get you out your character because you're doing good in life now. You left her alone. She's miserable, and she wants to get you. She's only happy when you're miserable. She's trying to get you out of your character, a person that you did so much for her, bro. I gave this girl the world, bro. I went from making 10 grand a month to not even seeing $1,000 a month, bro. I showed this girl a lifestyle she's never seen before. And this girl tricked me out of my spot, bro. I lost my crib, I lost my car, and I lost my hustle, bro. And this girl just knows how to get me to crash out. I was literally going to crash out today and probably go to jail. Like, that's how mad I was. I was going to go look for her today. She got me so mad, calling me about another guy, saying that he said something that I never said. You know, we got to stop dealing with females that call the cops on us. We got to stop dealing with females that get us out of our character. We got to deal with females that control their emotions or knows how to talk to you when they're mad. When these females get mad, they don't care what they say out of their mouth. They'll say anything to destroy you. Like, my baby mom will literally say, I never did nothing for her. My baby, bro, like I just said, bro, I was making 10 grand a month, bro. I put this girl in a position she's never been. I changed her entire wardrobe. I did so much for her. And this girl, every time we have an argument, this girl will forget everything I did for her and tell me, you never did shit for me. You don't care about me. You don't care about my son. What? What are you talking about? You forgot 2 days ago? I took you 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I took you to the best restaurant in the city, Maggiano's. The plates is $100 a plate, bro. Bro, I take this girl to the best restaurants in the city. 2 days ago, I took you to Maggiano. Because we're having an argument today, now you're calling me a piece of shit? You're saying I never did nothing for you when I just had you at Maggiano's eating $100 plates? $100 plates? I had you at Maggiano's in Center City, Philadelphia, eating $100 plates, and you're going to tell the world She tells everybody I never did nothing for her, bro. $100 plates. I had her in the best condos in the city. The balcony goes all the way around the building. The last floor, City Down Avenue, presidential suites apartment. And this girl tell the entire world I never did nothing for her. I don't do nothing for my son. I don't help out. She like, he don't do nothing for the baby. He don't help out. Whole time, every pair of clothes she got, I bought every clothes she wears. Her entire wardrobe is from my money. But I don't do nothing for her, bro. These females, once they get mad at you, they'll do anything to destroy you. They'll destroy your character. They'll say you never did nothing for them. 2 days ago, I had you eating $100 plates. 2 days later, we have an argument. You tell me I ain't shit. I never did nothing for you. How do that work, bro? I just gave you the world in 2 days. And so it took you so it took you 2 days to realize I'm not shit after I did all this shit for you, all this stuff for you. 2 days later, now I'm not shit. Are you serious? These females is crazy, bro. But anyway, like I said, we can't just judge Gervonta unless you've been in that same situation. We can't judge Gervonta unless, and I've been in that same situation, so I can literally speak on the situation. But it's your boy, Belt the Ass Boxing. I'm glad I didn't crash out. I appreciate you, loyal servant, for saying you glad that I didn't crash out. I'm going to try to keep my emotion intact when I'm dealing with my baby mom because she's trying to get me to go to jail again. She's trying to trick me out of my spot. After I just did 5 months in jail, I can't afford to go back to jail. I'm trying to get my life back on track. So, yeah. So, I can't get mad at Gervonta because I know what he's going through because I go through the same stuff with my baby mom. We just got to find better females, man. At the end of the day, I'm going to take some accountability, too. I got to stop dealing with the same females. Gervonta got to stop dealing with the same females. We got to pick better females, even if we got to go different places to meet these females, like a church, even though I don't go to church. But I'm just saying, we got to go to like a church, anywhere, like a library, anywhere to meet better females, not females that is going to be drama and toxic and call the cops on you. It's your boy, Belt the Ass Boxing, and I'm out. I appreciate y'all for having this chat with me. I just want y'all to look at it from my perspective before you judge Gervonta Davis. It's your boy, BT.